Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do a Cancer reading today for August the 26th to the 29th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross. And at this time, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel, and I appreciate it so much. I do. Thank you. For Cancer. For Cancer. I'm going to cut the deck. Call upon the universe. Can I have some messages, please, for Cancer? For Cancer, please. For Cancer, please. For Cancer. I caught them. They fell. All right. All right, Cancer, bottom of the deck. See overall, bottom of the deck, you got the Ace of Cups. All right, Cancer, it's a new beginning. Joy and excitement. Possibly a new cup of love being offered to you. All right? Feeling good, feeling your emotions. Letting down your guard, maybe letting some love into your life, Cancer. Wow, that's beautiful. The beautiful cup of love. All right. Present situation, Cancer. We have Venus and Virgo, 9 of discs, gain. Wow. All right, Cancer. Number 9. Magical number sequence, 369. We have 3 discs in the middle. Multiply out to 6 coins. Multiply out to 9. Bringing you wealth and gain. Wow. Love and wealth and gain. Cancer, what a great reading so far. Look at this. Money and love. Yeah. All right. Take that. Oh, it gets better. Oh, my goodness. All right, Cancer, your challenge, which I don't see as a challenge. We have Jupiter and Leo, 6 of Wands, victory. A beautiful 6 card sitting on top of the 9. Oh, my goodness. Do we have a 3? We do. Oh, my God. Cancer, what a reading. This is 6, living in the middle of the tree of life. And I just put my tree up. Wow. Okay, Cancer. Victory, you're victorious. You've won. You've got the money and you've got the love coming in. Money, victory, and love. Should we just stop there? Cancer, what should we? I don't know. All right, look at that. You're a winner already. This is fantastic. Fantastic reading. Look at this. All right, Cancer, you got it going on. You have no challenge. You're the victor. All right, Cancer. Below position, we have the 2 of Swords, peace. Okay, so if there's been any squabbling, it's not happening now in your life. You got peace, refuge from mental chaos, little peace and quiet, but you have a decision to make, Cancer. So take your time making that decision. Don't let anybody rush you. You make it when the time is right. All right, Cancer. Past position, which could be yesterday or last weekend. We have the 3 of Cups, abundance. So you have the 3, 6, 9. An abundance on top of the gain. And maybe you want to have a little party, Cancer. My mind's blown here. 3, 6, 9 right off the gate here. Wow. Abundance, gain, and victory. All right, Cancer, you got it going on now. This is your lucky time. Wow. You got it going on. All right, Cancer. So, you might want to have a little party because this is just past. Could be yesterday. All right, Cancer, your future position. We have Mars and Scorpio, 5 of Cups, disappointment. Okay, so, this is the times that you didn't win in love and you didn't have the money and you didn't have all the victory. There's those times. right? But they don't bother you. If you have a little disappointment, that's not going to bother you, because that's how you learn to get to where all this beautiful stuff is that you have right now. That's how not to do it, but you know how to do it. You know how to get the gain and the victory. How you did that was by these little things that happen. Someone disappoints you in love or something. Well, there's a new one coming along, right? You learn from them. That's all I got to say about that, is you learn from them. Your near future, we have the 7 of discs, failure. Same thing. Same thing. You got it all. But how did you get it all? By these failures. So if they come up again in the future, not to worry. You just learn a little bit more about how you got this ace. It's the contrast. Contrast. That is what the universe is showing here. Contrast. Okay? The disappointment and the failure. But look what you've got, right? The victory and the money and the love. Contrast. That's what it is. You've got to know this to know this, Cancer. That's what the universe wants me to tell you right now. It does. You've got all this coming. You got it. It's going on. But you know the contrast too. You know the disappointment and the failure. All right? You know the contrast. So you've got it in control. You know this. You know this. You enjoy this so much more when you know that. All right, Cancer. It's beautiful. What a beautiful reading this is. All right, Cancer. In your internal position, what you're thinking about, you have the Knight of Wands. All right, you're thinking like you're in charge. This is a fast-moving energy. You're going to move forward with your victory and your gain, like the Knight of Wands, okay? And he's determined, decisive, charismatic, and charming. And he's looking for a big win and a big accomplishment. And that's how you're thinking, Cancer. You want a big accomplishment in this love situation. You got the money and you got the victory already. You've already got this victory. This knight, he's charging forward to victory. He will not be denied. That's how you're thinking, Cancer. You're rocking and rolling, Cancer. You don't let those disappointments or failures slow you down in any way. Because they're learning lessons and you know that. It's contrast. So don't get upset about it. In your environment, okay, you have Jupiter in Libra, 4 of Swords, truce. So you got peace and truce. So there must have been some squabbling and arguing going on or something, because it's all over now. It's all over now, baby blue. All right, you got truce. More refuge from mental chaos. It's time for you to have a little rest now in your environment. Take a break. Whew, after all that victory and all that money. Cancer, you need to have a little rest now. Okay? Time for you to treat yourself well. Maybe go for the spa or something nice. Okay? And it's about releasing things that are no longer needed in your life, Cancer. And you know, you've learned all your lessons, and it could be people that you don't need in your life anymore. It could be items. It could be thought patterns and belief systems. A belief's only a thought you've been thinking, and you can change the thought you're thinking. And you can change your beliefs. If belief's not working for you, you can change it while you're having a little rest. Think about that. All right, Cancer, time for a little break. Okay, Cancer, in your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Discs. All right, well, she's about material resources and wealth. She's like this gain card, the disc, money, money, money. You've already got the gain. And her energy is what makes that gain. She knows how to make the money. All right, she's sitting there in her castle that she's created, looking back at that path she's walked. Highly intelligent, hardworking, down-to-earth queen. She runs on instinct and intuition. That's how she did it all. And she's a builder. She wants to build that enterprise that keeps that gain coming in. All right, so she is a great, big, huge help to you, Cancer. You keep it up. You got the money. You got the abundance. You got the 369. That's what you got. So you got the luck. And you're looking for the beautiful love. You'll have to build a beautiful castle. All right, Cancer, what a beautiful reading. This is awesome. Final card in the outcome of this reading is the Prince of Cups. It's all about love, okay? He's looking for his princess, looking for a fertile valley to build his establishment, all right? And he's all about emotions and love. All right, Cancer, you're going to head off to find some beautiful love. You got the victory. You got the money. You want the perfect love now, all right? Perfect love. That's what you're heading for. And this prince is about, you know, you might have thought patterns and belief systems holding you back from the perfect love, just like this Four of Swords. Changing those thought patterns and belief systems that are holding you back. That's what I just said, but he's about the ones in love. You might have some belief systems, watched your parents growing up or something, thought that's the way it was, but maybe it wasn't. And you can change those belief systems. That's what he's here to tell you, to get that perfect Ace of Cups. All right, Cancer, what a beautiful reading. I like to conclude with one animal spirit card, please, for Cancer. One card for Cancer, please. One card for Cancer, please. One card for Cancer, please. All right. Bat spirit. A rebirth is assured. A rebirth is assured. All right. You know, you go through those disappointments and failures, Cancer, and you come out a new person, a rebirth. All right, Cancer, what a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, and I'll catch you next time.